big night in the NBA. It is draft night, and it was a big night for the San Antonio Spurs. They had the 12th overall selection, and with it, they selected.
The ability to guard multiple positions. I think I have a lot of size and length to be able to switch and guard 1 through 3, sometimes even a 4. And then shooting ability, coming in and being able to space the floor, make shots. And then something I'm working on is being a better rebounder, my physical strength, and then just my playmaking ability.
We heard from him just a few minutes ago. The Spurs take him with the 12th overall selection. And I tell you what, he is an athletic kid, no question about it. The Spurs always have a way of taking folks that no one expects, turning them into something special. 18 years old, this guy, and taken with the 12th overall pick. Let's go now to Ken's digital journalist, Tom Petrini. And Tom, I tell you what, I think this pick surprised everyone, including you and I.
Including Josh Primo. We just talked to him a couple minutes ago, and he was asked about going as high as 12, and he said that that was something that wasn't really on his radar. But in his freshman season last year, he showcased his ability as a shooter, averaged 8.6 points per game while shooting 38% from the three on about 4 attempts per game. So pretty decent volume there, and he's got good positional size, a quick, high-release jumper, and that'll be difficult for people to block at the next level. He's not going to be relied upon as a point guard at the NBA level, and instead he's going to be asked to move around San Antonio's playmakers and provide the spacing and shot making that this team lacked in 2020. He's the youngest prospect in this draft, and if the Spurs hang on to him, they're betting on his development. He's 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, and he's shown flashes of playmaking to go with his off-ball ability. His shooting range means that defenders can't really go under the screen. He has a 38-inch max vertical leap, and what he lacks in power at the rim, he makes up for with creativity and long arms. So there's huge potential there. That wingspan comes in handy on the defensive end as well. He talked about guarding multiple positions. He can even hold his own in the post. So he's got potential on both ends. The thing is that a lot of Spurs fans, when they saw this pick come in, they had other ideas, and they saw mock drafts and projections that had Primo nowhere near the lottery. And the San Antonio Spurs are going to face a lot of questions about their asset management. So that's the pick for Josh Primo there at 12.
Yeah, I tell you what, and what was surprising, I think, to me in particular, was there were a lot of other names that the Spurs had on their radar, and some names that could have perhaps come in and helped this ball club next season, Tom. And I think when you look at Primo, he's got at least a year where he's going to be in Austin and developing, certainly.
Right, and you know, when you take the youngest guy in the draft, that's going to happen. He's going to be a project, but because he's so young, his ceiling is quite high.
Yeah, a lot more to come, though. However, the free agent period begins next week, and the Spurs have some money to spend, so we'll see what they do. Tom, thank you so much. We'll be right back.